Yo, what is cooking, gamers? We are live in here cooking it up. We got EWGL coming at you live. We got CDK Road versus Perkules coming in. Starting it off with the P1 rush. Perkules there on the right. We got a little TBK logo action in there. There we go. You ship that over. I couldn't find a Perkules logo. That's all right. We got one. We're starting off Perkules on the hill. Look for those P2 spawns. It looks like they have them as well. Holding that one down. Ooh, look at that. COD spawned them in the back down here on the left side. Go ahead and get a little far side action. Got to catch a kill. Dark Master's getting traded out there. Look for this. Ooh, could not get it. Perky, which I believe the team is named after for Perkules, gonna get taken out. Work, we're gonna call him. Ooh, shooting too much of the door and not enough of flesh. That's gonna take him out. Mark here looking for it. Catches the double. Looking for the triple at the back. Just hasn't hit that peak. Get your fresh mag. Looking for it again. Teammate's gonna push in, looking for it. The test comes through. Nade not getting any hits. His gun does. Gonna run out of bullets here. I said it with the pistol. He would catch one in there. Perky coming up next. There we go. Perky with the sub. Rosie looking for that pistol to finish off, just barely has enough in it. Perkules now sitting up 50 to 19. 10 seconds left. Doesn't look like they're going to be going for scrap. They're going on to the next hill, and Perkules is already there. Cashed up. Mark finding his code. We're going to see Mark looking for some more left and right for the push. With his teammate Work is putting in that work. Now Mark going to have to hold it off. A bit uncontested. You see Perky pushing up, getting those spawns out into the back side of the map. Able to catch well, looking for that second one. Gets a few shots in him. Mark here gonna have to defend against two players. Just gonna lay down. Love to fight a little later. Mark, there we go. Teammate comes in. Beautiful plays. Pistol coming out, getting a lot of action in here. Mark looking real nice sitting on that 3 streak. Strazy on the 4. Couldn't get that one done. We're going to be going on to the next hill here. 15 seconds left. See some rotations come in. We are going to see that. See Perky making the jump. Going to run right into Dark Masters here. One. Couldn't get the other. Strazy is going to get the trade. As he pushes in through this next hill. But Sims is on it. Far side looking for a kill. Just a little too late on it. King Sims can't get it done either. It's going to leave Blade in the spot. Couldn't get that super jump in. Dark Master going to take it out. That's a full wipe. As Perkules gets set up now. Over 100-point lead. A bit disgusting here. Perky now pushing up. Able to catch one kill. One snuck through. Does find the kill. All headshots. Getting buttered up in brilliance here. Perky. This is the name suggests of Perkules. Nice double kill there. There's just one in there. Far side. Try to get in. Could not get it. We're going to go back to P1 here in 10. P5. Okay. Strazy right there. Perky with the score streak coming down. Work on a 5 streak of his own. Just sitting on the hill. There we go. Oh, man. A triple off of the Hellstorm. Work's not even running Hellstorm. Big yikes. He would have earned it. Can work his way around. There's another kill. Sees one out the side. Blade is going to get it. Blade looking for a little 1v1 action. Can't get the hip fire. Dark Master is on the hill. Much needed score going the side of TBK Rogue. They don't have the spawns. They don't need them. Shots coming through. It is a lot easier to hold this top side of it. Far side's the last one on the far side, and he's out of here. It's going to be still at a over 100-point lead for Perkules as we get into a fresh set of hills. Not much action here. Work is going to be the one to see it. Finds one. Another one going to be pushing up. That's... Oh, man, those kills are... Oh, triple. That's 3 now. Work looking for a little more. Did have the right idea looking that way. Jose has a little bit of a weakness. See if Dark Master is going to be able to sneak in there. Work does fall. Dark Master going full wrap. Call's going to come in. He's going that direction, though. He's not going to be able to keep that one now. 27 seconds left on this P1. Going to push in. Can't get the shots where they need to go. Dark Masters can't connect as well. Blade, last one alive, is looking for this anchor. So many shots to get that kill. He is going to fall. Strazi's here to anchor it down. XL's going to be popping up. 3 players there, not really looking his direction. Runs out of bullets. That's going to be enough to get killed. Mark looking for this anchor out in the back. Playing a little left and right. Oh! Disgusting from both parties there. Nice jump shot here from Work. Use that strat. It's very important. See over that side. You see Mark getting a lot of bodies thrown his way. He's going to fall. Strazi now looking for one out the back. Can't get it done. We're seeing a little bit of life out of TBK Rogue. But with only 40 points left for Perkules to take this first round, it might be a little too late. Look at Mark sneaking out the back. See what he can connect here. Blade is on the hill. He's going to get collapsed on. Completely surrounded. See if he can at least get one. He can't. There's not enough to win it, and they know it, so they're going to get off to the next one. King Sims hasn't said his name enough. He's going to work back here. Look for this anchor with the Dravik. Finding nothing before he falls. Blade looking to go in the front door. Teammate going to help him out here. Out the back, far side. Needed to find that kill. Can't get it. Blade going to try and connect it. Can't get this anchor out of there. The rest of the team is going to spawn in here. Nobody able to find kills. Dark Master finally finding one before the rest of his team falls out here. 25 left to win. Blade does find the hill here as the rest get pushed out. Finding just a few. Blade gonna get taken out by Perky. Is on the hill here. 20 left. Far side trying to break in there. Can't get it done. His teammates just throwing bodies. King Sims can't get it. Blade going fully around here. They have to get on this hill or the game will be over. 250 to 80 is not where they want to be. 3 seconds left. Here comes the contest. It's going to be 250 to 74. Not a stat line you want to see to kick it off. 39 and 13 for Perky, the name set team player. Minute 26 on hill. Very nice. Mark with over 2-minute hill time. Looking on the other side, King Sims pretty poor. Sitting at 10 and 29 with no hill time. Pretty rough. Let's head on back to the kitchen. Gonna hit the game scene real quick because I need to reset the COD sound. All right, back to kitchen. That wasn't kitchen. There we go. All right, gamers. What a round. What a first round. That was rough. You do not want to start out a match like that if you are TBK Rogue. Anastasia with the Prime subscription. Thank you very much. Any subscribers get added to the pan, you'll be the lemon dropped into the pan. Thank you very much. As everyone knows, anyone subscribed gets an IRL sticker emote from the channel. You get to use it on the channel and get to use it in game. and IRL. We'll wait for these players to see if we are going to get a host change. We're going to be going right into an S&D Colossus. Map 3, if we get there, when we get there, is Overload Scar, Colossus, and then Den to wrap it all out. Chat is in Discord. No one's saying anything, alright. I believe they did get a central host in Texas. So they shouldn't change lobbies and we'll be able to run it right back in there. Let's see. Nothing to load on in. Yeah, so that map 1, Perkules, just outslayed. They had the gun skill. They had the positioning. It is loading in. Like to see that. We're going into a Colossus S&D. Let's go ahead and cook it up here live as we continue to chat. There we go. All right. Team names should be correct. Nothing changed. Chef does love that. We go S&D, my favorite mode. I haven't seen S&D Colossus in a hot minute. See what they can do here on this B site. Rogue needs some energy coming out of here. Does find the trade. Seen one player there off to the side. Ooh, a little late to it. Does get some shots downrange. Plant coming in. Did read the player. Teammate's going to have to come in and get the push. King Sims. There we go. Full wipe Rogue. I believe they didn't drop a single bot. They did. Darkmaster did fall, but far side. 3 kills. 2 untraded. Sneaking that one in far side. Beautiful first round here. Breaking the momentum from TBK Rogue. Very, very good. All right, off to the next one. Perky did get the first blood last time. Let's see if Perky can end up with it again. It's all going to come down to which direction everyone's going here. Still finds a double Perky. He would have backed off from King. He's getting pushed here. He's in a 2v4 situation. Doesn't have the cover for this one. Blade just sneaking away from it. 11 health. Can't catch a heal. Gotta get doubled up. Perkules answers it right back. We're up 1-1 on both sides. Far side not finding a single body on that one. Perky now tied up. 3 up on both sides. Let's follow far side. See if we can answer his performance back from that first round right here. It's an A defense and A offense. Flash of the Titans right here. Gonna get stuck on a stun, and that leaves Blade alone in the middle of the map. Oh my God, Perkules not going to let Rogue get another round here, it looks like. They have to get back on track here. It was a beautiful start from TBK, but Perkules disgusting on that one. They met exactly in the middle, getting stunned out, and the momentum was just too much. They're a full course of amazing there. Let's follow it up with Perky. See if he can serve it up fresh here. It's a full A push with only one on defense. And Blade's gonna fall out here. Far side now in there. Nade coming through. Should get a little connection. Wow, finds the kill as well. And Strazi and a explosion trade. Oh my god. Perky is still up on that 4 streak. Perky finds a body. Defending a B and attacking A means that's going down. Dark Master, it's a rough position, but they're not looking his way. They're looking to play for trades. No one looking yet. He is just right there. Just has to hop out. Looks the wrong direction. None of them are looking at each other. Oh my god. Sneaks that one in. Missed a lot of shots. Perky has a lot to fight for here. Has to pull out the pistol. Doesn't have the extra firepower he needs. Leaves Blade at 8 health. And has enough time for a defuse. Here we go. We're tied up. Rogue is back in it. TBK. Here we go. They lost 250 to 74 in quite the upset on map 1. And we are tied up here in S&D. Good 2v1 play. Blade almost loses it here, but the pistol wasn't his main gun. So it did not have that power he needed to finish that, leaving him at 8 health. He almost had that. Perky definitely would have been streaked up after that one. Catch a little far side offense. Nothing off that. Work is up here. Good movement to get out of the spot. Perky still sitting. Look at the map control. TBK Rogue has yet to really move anywhere. And Perkules is just stationed up. So they're getting free jumps, free info. Blade out to the right. Not sure if you saw that. Work. Gotta catch a double. Oh my god. You see where we're viewing this player. You can actually go around the right side of what I believe is a submarine there. So don't forget, there is a movement there. That little boat, you can go behind that on the outside. Little chef tip for you. Draco, welcome into the kitchen. Let's go TBK, yes. They are looking better in S&D than they were in Hardpoint. That is for sure. Our next map's going to be Scar on Overload. See, King Sim's going to have to hold this one back. Takes the bait on the shoulder. Getting stunned out. They love the stun push. No push. Good shoulder check of his own. Getting pushed out right and left. Just getting too many bodies on him. Bombs going down. No one checking. Blade on the completely wrong side of the map. Here we go. Connects is going to fall off here. 2v3. Nade goes out. He's falling around trying to wrap for this trade, but you can't play trades when you're in a 2v3. Perky getting some shots out. Far side. Did he not call him out in being there? He needed to take that call. He was not looking in the spot. He needed to follow up with that. Perkules is going to win. Strazi not missing any shots. So we get it into the next round. Be on board Blade. King Sims, again, a little lackluster on the KD. First game, he went 10 and 29. Now he's 1 and 5. Has the bombed up in his hand. Here we go. King Sims gets the kill and gonna get this plant off. There we go. Every time I say someone's doing poor, they pick it up like immediately. That's why I do it. I gotta call it out how it is. They step up. Strazi looking for this kill. Gotta run the nades. Gotta get them cooked. Strazi, nice. Perky on a 5 streak again, looking for that Hellstorm. Perky should get that defuse instead of work. Just for the streak reasons, but I get it. We got Perks and we got TBK in the chat. Uh-oh. We got people going both ways. Match point. We were back and forth 2 up on both sides, but now Perkules up 5-2 on match point already. Looking at Perky, the namesake man himself, 11 and 2. Going rogue. It is. Oh, we got the sniper out. A little 1v1. We're going to stick with this because Chef loves his snipers. See, there's some other events unfolding, but I like him to snipe it. Oh, it's disgusting. Perky buttered in brilliance with that beautiful snipe. Look for one more down low. He knows he's right there. No way he gets it. With the pistol swap and still continues. Looking for that last one in the back. This is why we stuck with him. Hellstorm getting called in with 1 left. He's running scared. Has to go inside. Tough map to use the Hellstorm. And still gets it. Perkules on the back of Perky. Last round. Oh, man, getting greased up with greatness. This is why we stuck with him. Chef knows how to cast. Don't question who I'm viewing. Great work here. 14 and 2. 2 and 7 for King. Not great. Started off that first map 10 and 29. Oh, man. At least host is staying the same. So both teams agree that connection is good. So there's no excuses on that front. Perky really showing off. Mark on that last one did pretty okay as well. But we're going off to an overload on Scar up next. If I can get a little prediction here. If I can, here we go. Let's see who wins the next map. Are we going TBK or are we going Perkules? You have 1 minute. Go ahead and bet those channel points down there in the chat. And what we're going to have to do in the kitchen, we're going to have to turn up the heat for TBK. They are not performing where they need to be. Get a little... There we go. It's not sound effects. It's really grilling out there. You know, we're going to have to get a little extra sauce on there as well. Little bit of sauce. Little bit of sauce. Got to keep that stuff cooking. Make sure everything else is looking real nice over there. It's TBK. Man, that S&D, they're just getting outperformed, outpositioned, outgunned. Man, you know, Farside really started off well, though. Had that 3-0 start in round 1. Showed off a lot of life, and they are able to get it to 2 up both sides. Just over and over and over and over. Perkules answers it back. Not where they needed to be. But we're going to see them load up our next one here on Scar Overload. Check the Discord. Make sure everyone's happy with it. No one's saying anything over there on the Discord, so they're good. Mark, welcome into the kitchen, my friend. Mark on the side of Perkules. Y'all are doing great. You'll be the apple. Every follow gets entered into the pan. Thank you for cooking it up in the kitchen, man. Let's keep on going. Mark, geez, what a thing your team is doing out there, huh? Perky, give me a little insight. I'm guessing Perkules is off of the back of Perky. He's the main guy. I'm not too familiar with the team. Definitely be checking you out on Twitter, _gaming chef. Hit me up. Got to get you guys a follow. And I have lists on my Twitter of all the usual companies that sponsor teams for Call of Duty. So if you guys need to reach out to companies, I have a whole thing. If you can just go right down the list and DM all of them if you got a prefab message for them. I got a bunch of players, bunch of teams, other casters. If I'm not available, you can reach out to. A lot of things, a lot of stuff, a lot of benefits to you as an individual and an organization over there on my Twitter. So hit me up, _gaming chef. Yeah, Perk is our hero. There we go. Perk is definitely the hero. I mean, first map, 39 and 13, and you did great as well. You know, you had that 2-minute plus hill time. And then that map 2, 14 and 2. Perky's crazy and immediately pulls out the Hellstorm. Just big energy coming through to get that one down. Players are loading in. Let's catch it live. Mark, get back out there and put on a show. Let's see it. All right. Overload on Scar. This one can get pretty disgusting. Yeah, it's doing that thing where the teams have to switch sides. Be right back. Yes, yes. I would say so. Team names are switched. As you saw, they all switched sides there. So look at the logo, TBK on the right, not the names. Can't change the names in game. Call of Duty, you know them. But we know Perky's on Perkules, right? And when you pick up the takeout order to deliver to the hungry customer, you're going to be having a pistol in the pocket. So we're going to see them wait up, try and get stacked up for this hill. Red is TBK Rogue. Set up their defenses here. Some great kills coming in. They are going to get taken out, and the door opens. Mark just in the chat, and now just in his hands. As the cover doesn't connect any shots, though. Work trying to find something here. Now Perky up here on the spot. 3-piece cooking. Getting stunned out here, trying to push the spawn back. Didn't think he had meant to mantle there. He might have auto mantling on. Strazi looking for the double. Mark is carrying. Getting shot out from the side. His teammate not checking everything. Perky looking to get this one in here. No captures yet. It's quite astonishing for the stat line Perkules has been putting down. Strazi, here we go, here we go. Pick it up and cap, pick it up and cap. Mark catches it. Gonna get naded out here. Rogue. Down by 1. Again, team names are switched. Just look at the TBK logo. That's where it belongs. Red is Rogue. Red is Rogue. Easy to remember. Blade last alive is on the site. It's a little in the air there. Wonder if you have to jump to get that. King Sims falling back. Does have an enemy right behind him. It's the last one alive. Strazi is going to hold the path. Detonation. Blade here in the back. Places one up top. Still doesn't have enough to take it. Oh my, what an upset. Strazi just walking in. And still finds a kill after it. It's disgusting. Far side is positive here. King Sims, not putting up too bad of a stat line. Dark Master, a little rough here. Oh, can't get the guy with the pistol. King Sims last alive. Last hope. Does find the carrier. No capture there. 3-0 Perkules on the lead. One more cap. Or a minute and a half is going to send us into halftime here. Perky nading him off the spawn. Disgusting. Guy just spawns and gets naded. Not where you want to be. Cap comes through. Halftime set. Perky, some great work here. Looking at the predictions here on the channel that I put up, Perkules was picked 100% by everyone that voted to win this next one. Well, they have spoken. TBK Rogue did supply the stream tonight, so huge shout out to them and EWGL for putting together an amazing league for everyone here tonight. And thank you all for watching Perkules going off against TBK Rogue. Far side going off himself. Nice little 2-streak here. He's going to get taken out as he goes towards the objective. Second half team, let's go. All right, all right. They are showing quite a bit of life, especially on the back of Far side. Far side had some good life in S&D as well. Rogue is red. Here we go. First capture going to come through. 4-1. This is the second half. This is as late as you're going to get. King Sims, here we go. Waiting on the hill. You have to connect those shots. You cannot be missing. Blade getting the pickup. Entire 4-man behind him. He keeps turning around. He pretty much just had to run it in. But of course, he did not know that. They're going to cycle it back here. If only they knew what we knew, right, gamers? Oh, they're kind of sneaking it in, even though I don't know how you sneak that. He wins the pistol kill. That's another capture. 4-2. 2 overloads back to back for Rogue. Again, team names are switched. Look at the logo. Playing Call of Duty. 2 left alive. They're going to have this pickup. Dark Master has to find a kill here. And going 9 and 20 is going to be extremely difficult for him to do that. They're pretty much just going to walk this one right in. Dark Master gets a second chance to find it, and he gets the double. Dark Master redeeming himself. King Sims is holding. Going to find one from behind. Dark Master last alive again. Here we go. Blade spawn in. They're pretty much able to just walk this one down. Blade gonna get killed here. They're gonna go through the middle of the map. King Sims has to find one. Too many bodies. The shootout does find one. Cap. How's the cap gonna come through? There's 2 players here, guys. All right. Jeez, that was way too close. Work finds 1. Look for the 2. Teammate. Oh my god, it's disgusting. The pickup is right there. King Sims trying to get it out of the way. Having a little rough time. I'm not sure if you meant to pick it up or not. Oh, that's a full wipe. It's a pickup and cap. You just walk it right in. 5-2. A lot of work there for 2 points just to get half the score. That Perkules had a lot of work. Is going to fall. Ooh, work. What a double locked right on. That's the kind of gun skill I'm not seeing from TBK Rogue here. Far side had a lot of life early. and still showing a lot of life. The only one positive, Blade, double negative. Shark Master, double negative. King Sims working on his double negative. Far side, last live, that's a full wipe. 6 and 2. Had another capture in there. 2 score left for Perkules to take the whole thing. Strazi looking for more. Some out the back. The site is right behind him. Mark picks it up. With Perky as your blocker, it's going to look real nice. His teammate falls, though. It's just him. They are going to pick it up. Maybe he thought he had it. I don't know how you think you have it if you don't have your pistol out. Strazi finding his kill. Mark can't get it done. Time is ticking, and it becomes mathematically impossible. Perkules will win. TBK, unfortunately, not able to get it done. King Sims for his last redeeming quality on stream. Blade. Dark Master. Dang. Mirrored the S&D score. 33 and 17 for Mark. 34 and 20 for Perky. Mark 3 caps. And Perky with 1 cap. Farside 27 and 25. It's pretty good. And 1 cap. Let's head on back to the kitchen. All right, gamers. Yes, GG's. Perkules takes it. Thank you for casting. Yes, thank you for coming in. TBK, unfortunately, had you in the chat there as well from a subscriber, but unfortunately, they weren't able to get it done. If I can hop over to the Discord here. Anyone's in the chats? Nope, all the chats are empty. See if I can scroll down a little more. Oh, Perkules is in there, and TBK Rogue. Rogue, see if I could pop in and get a little chat with them for y'all. Real quick. Yo, what's cooking, everyone? You guys want to interview live on stream? You're not live right now, but I'm gonna put you on. Just let me know. Yeah, you want it? All right, sounds good. All right, we are here with TBK Rogue after an unfortunate 3-0. Good sports for taking the interview afterwards. Just want to make sure SVG Snipes gets everything that I offered. So talk to me about tonight's game. Honestly, just real quick, hard point. It was pretty one-sided. The S&D had quite a bit of life. You were tied at one point, and the second half on Overload, you had a little bit of life. So what was going on here tonight?
For me, at least the hard point, you play better, and we was just not on rotating very much. Like we just kept getting spawned out, and we wouldn't win in our ones to keep or hold spawns. Our host was dog shit, and that's about it. Like honestly, and like S&D shit. I ain't gonna lie, cause my boy Chink, he just joined us today. He was already a great help to us. So like, really, shit, like we just need to play better. Get through his plans a lot faster and smoother. But like a lot of things that we got to iron out before we play against USA for sure. And in the control, we kind of are. I literally picked our weakest side. So in the second half we can try to like mount a comeback, but it just wasn't there.
And now Keith here in Discord, is that King Sims?
Nah, that's Snipes. But like Chink Keith that's our shooter right there.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was looking through it. King Sims definitely put up the roughest numbers tonight. Any insight on what's going on with that?
Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss.
Oh,
I was missing at first. Started hitting a little bit later than I needed to.
Gotcha.
how bad
Okay.
we talking? I thought I was doing terrible.
Numbers
Nah,
wise,
he's talking about overall. Like map 1, you had me beat. Map 2, you had me beat, and then I beat you map 3. So I locked in like a little too late.
then far aside, right? Fair aside.
Yeah.
Very good
Far
throughout
side.
the night. You were definitely leading your team there. And then the S&D, you led the pace. 3-0 start on round 1 after a pretty bad upset on, hardpoint. You come out S&D blazing, really showing some life, some passion and some energy into the team there. And, I saw you guys tied up and I'm like, you know what? They put the map behind them. And then after you got those 2 scores, just nothing came back. And even on that third map, you're the only one on your team to go positive. Everyone else fighting over double negative. So talk to me about tonight and the success you saw, and what you think your team might have needed tonight.
I don't know. I can't speak for the team because my first day with them, but individually, I guess I don't know. I just try and work on consistency. That's
Okay.
pretty much it.
Well, you were definitely a good addition to your team. If Blade wants to speak on that, but I think that's a really good pickup. Is this a permanent spot that he's filling here, or is this a little temporary
Shit, I
thing?
wish, because I did not know this guy was a fucking S&D mastermind. Because I was like, oh shit, I like his strats. It just came out of nowhere, but like that's up to
It's just
him.
I don't know. We're behind the curve on it all.
Yeah,
We're getting
Behind on the
outpaced in
strats, you
S&D.
mean?
We're getting outpaced in S&D for sure.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely sit down with him, like he said. Kicking out with that S&D, get some strats with the boys. The hard point, it seemed like you were all just a little bit behind, but pretty much on pace with positioning, but just losing out on the
We're
gunfights
losing
tonight.
some very interesting gunfights.
Yeah, looking at, you can rewatch the stream. They were locking on, just transitioning from body to body. Pretty much however long the bullets between the gun came out is how quick the transitions were. Like we're talking 200 milliseconds between snap-ons. So very hard
Yeah.
to compete. Perky, the namesake guy, really ridiculous gun skill. If he's still in over there, I might hop in and get a little interview with him and see what their words are on that. But anything else you guys want to add here before we get out of here?
No, this
Nah.
should be it.
All right, well, GG's tonight. Definitely keep your heads up. You didn't give up. Honestly, the last 2 games I casted, much worse. They were over in 30 minutes, so you guys put up a bit more of a fight, and you still came out. And your new guy doing pretty well. So that's a huge win, I think, for all of you, and the step in the right direction. So thank you all for that.
Oh, are you still on stream?
Yeah.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah, if you want to shoot me a DM or call after, let me know.
All right, bet.
All right, let's see if we can head on over to Perkules. Yo, what's cooking? I just casted your game. I am live. I don't have your voices live yet. Would you guys like an interview? All right, cool. All right, we are here with, I've been saying Perkules. That is correct, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. I didn't have a logo for you guys if you want to shoot over a logo, but I'm just going to assume Perky is the guy. I had some guys in chat talking that, Perky was the god. And from what I saw tonight, 100%. So talk to us about your success tonight.
Yeah, it was a good win. It was fun, Kind of went in there with a strong mindset. We haven't played in a little bit. We took a little reset over the break and came back better than last time. And we just, gonna put the league on notice.
Geez, off of the break here on the EWGL, you come in and put up those numbers. Pretty wild. And Mark right in there behind you. I'm not sure if one of these guys here is Mark.
Yep.
Yep, that's you. All right. You know, Discord names being different always throws me off. But serious showing between you two. Honestly, had a hard time picking MVP, and I'm gonna go through and break everything down before I announce it. But it's really you two really put up some nice numbers. Both fully cooked and ready to go throughout the whole night. Strazi and Work is how I was pronouncing them. You guys.
Yes, sir.
Yep. All right. Cool. You guys really did well, did your jobs, and then some. Great kills, great doubles, great transitions, serious teamwork through all you guys, especially if you're coming off of a break yet. You know, if you're able to get in there and get more practice and see even more numbers get put up is pretty wild. Now, I did just have a small interview with TBK Rogue, and I know some of those guys are still listening.
Yeah.
Some of the concerns they had was on the gun plays, and some of it might have been a little questionable. So from what I saw on my screen, everything was looking pretty straight. And the transitions are insane the way you guys are able to lock on to other players. I'm sure the comms were on point. You know, you're all like your own little UAV. So talk to us on the gun skill tonight.
I think really they were just kind of lacking the double chows, and we were taking them on the double chows. We just kept getting the 2v1s that we wanted, and they kept going to where we wanted. And, you know, when we have the good comms, you know, we let someone's letting us know we're blocking, and we're able to go up and, you know, figure out where the spawn is and turn on them.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of double chows from you guys, and you know, just from the gun skill, like they were fighting double negatives, even sometimes triple negatives on their score for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, Perky, you're coming out 39 and 13 off the start, in very good numbers, plus over a minute on hill. Mark over 2 minutes on hill on that first map. Great work, but you know, if you're putting up those numbers against a team fighting, you know, double, triple negatives, and you're double chowing against them, it puts them in an unbeatable situation, you know. But I will say in S&D, they had a little bit of life that I talked to them on, and was on the back of their guy Farside. So talk to us about that S&D and that rough start, and how you just ended up taking 4 in a row at the end.
I think the break, we're kind of fresh in S&D. We getting a lot of hard point reps instead of S&D, so we're kind of just grabbing our footing after not playing for a while. And what was the first couple round score?
You started up 2-up both sides, and Far Side on that first round went 3-0 and just cooked you guys up.
Yeah. Not too much on it, you know, just a slap in the face to regain heat check. You know, we kind of went a little bit confident, and we wanted to kind of needed that. I feel like got us back on track though.
Okay. Throughout the entire series there, I just wanted to make sure I watched you on that final round. I love a sniper, and you know, you are as a caster, like you aren't the guy you're supposed to be watching, because the action was on the other side of the map. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna be watching this guy with the sniper. And I've been doing this so long, I knew something was about to happen. Some magic was getting cooked up. The proof was in the patience. And you hit that crazy quick scope. You come around, cycle around, getting another kill, and then you pull out the Hellstorm to finish out the match. I'm like, geez. And a super difficult map to get the Hellstorm in there too. Like you got to maneuver that thing through there.
Not gonna lie, that was the first time that I was able to get the Hellstorm through the fucking windows.
Like I said, that's a tough map to get a Hellstorm through, and you can just tell you have experience with pulling out score streaks, and that just shows the success that you have.
Yes, sir.
So good on you for that. You know, you went 14-2 in the S&D, and then we're gonna finish it out here on Overload. You guys take it 4-0 into halftime, and they take 2 back-to-back off of that start. And of course, we all know how it ended. So talk to us. Did anything change when you saw those first 2 come up, or you just kind of a little too lazy on it and be like, oh, you know what, guys, let's pick up the pace a little bit?
Again, same thing that happened at the start of the S&D. We needed the heat check after the half. We just thought it was super free. Kind of got overconfident and started letting our egos get to us, and they scored 2. Someone told us to regain, we regained, and you know, we ended it there. That was it.
Very simple. All right. Well, you know, through all of it there on that last one, Mark got 3 caps, 33 and 17. Perky
Yes, sir.
34 and 20 with a cap. And on the other side, I keep bringing up Far Side. You know, it was the only one that
Yes,
went
sir.
positive with a cap. That was his first game with that team as well. The one
Really?
that you guys had a tough trouble with isn't
Yeah.
even really on that team. So,
Well,
it's pretty wild.
you got potential, man. That's cool.
Yeah. I talked to them, and you know they're gonna run through some strats. They're gonna talk about their S&D and get a little better on that sense. But I think through all of it, through the name sense of the team, Perky definitely getting MVP tonight. So
Thank you, sir.
good on you and the rest of the
Yes, sir, Perky.
team. Obviously, you
Yes,
couldn't
sir.
get it done without the rest of them, but there was quite a few plays you just did without the rest of them. So great work all around, guys. GG's.
Thank you, GG, sir.
GG's. Appreciate you, go.
Yeah, if you ever need any casting, DMs are open. Hit me up.
Oh,
Definitely want to
for
see
sure.
some more from Perky and what you got
Oh, yeah.
what you got cooking, man.
Sir, I'll hit you up. Don't worry.
All right, have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Peace,
You
bro.
too.
Night, man. Good night.
All right, gamers, that was Perkules. A very cool name. Very cool name. I love that off the back of Perky. Everyone cooking it up here tonight. We did have some followers come through here, and it is Perky himself. Perky, you're going to be the pretzel for the closing out of the stream because you had those guys twisted. Good job, man. Welcome to the kitchen. Cooking it up tonight. Thank you, everyone, for watching. This is pretty much what we do here. We cast Call of Duty. We do a few other things, but this is what the channel is all about. If you need your game casted, make sure you hit me up Discord or Twitter, _gaming chef. And I will catch you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.